Good evening, welcome to my autumn vlog. Well, if you're watching this, I hope you've watched the last one, the summer one. I actually caught a few. I had 4 fish on my last trip. And it's a bit of a strange one. If you watch that, you see I struggled badly all through the summer and spring, to be honest. And on the last session up, we had 4 nice 30s, yeah, 32, 34, 35 and 36. So my best session ever on Burghfield. It was a right result. But as was already planned, that was to be my last trip for a month. I've had August off, spent it with the missus and Josh, so yeah, I've had a month off and today's my first day back, so as you can tell, I'm very, very excited. It's quite funny when you have a bit of a break, you know. The first week or two I was climbing the walls, as you can imagine, especially after having a result, but yeah, after that it's sort of settled down a bit. Last couple of weeks I ain't been too bad. We had a little family break, which was nice. I've had a hell of a lot of work. I've sort of the last 2 weeks I've pretty much been working 12-hour shifts for the whole 2 weeks bar. I think I had 1 day off in 2 weeks, so yeah, 120 odd hours. Yeah, I'm a bit knackered, but it's lovely to be back. So I've come up today. I've had a little bit of a walk about. It's quite quiet, but yeah, from what I can make out, I spoke to Byron, he's in the compound, and yeah, there's a few fish down this end, so I'm in a swim. I had a bit of a choice. I quite fancied Bomb or this one here. So this is one I've never caught from, but it's the Little Murders. So yeah, I quite fancy. It's a nice bit of deeper water out there, and yeah, the fish seem to have been getting around that island a bit for the last couple of months, to be honest. So yeah, it's a good place to start. We're going to have a little go out there. We got the rods out, that's all done. I'm pretty happy with them, so yeah, it's all good. I've got them out. I've got 3 nights. What is it? 10 to 6 in the evening. So yeah, just having a couple of well-earned beers, because like I say, I've been working far too hard lately, and yeah, it's quite exciting. I feel good. Got a new bit of bait here. So this is a new test bait from Sticky. They've sent out. Can't really say too much about it, but it smells very nice. Yeah, deep red colour. So we're giving that a go. With a bit of my normal fix, I've still got a bit of krill in there. And a right old mix up. Usual, I've been using it all year, all through the spring, and that's the same mix I've been using. A little bit of everything in there. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, we're sitting here, and obviously when you ain't been for a while, you're itching, you're quite confident. So I'm happy with where I've put them. Just gonna keep my eyes peeled, see if we can see anything. Have a couple of beers, nice bit of food, relax tonight, and get up early in the morning. Well, actually, yeah, it's that time of year now. We're just well, it's literally it's the last day of August, so September starts tomorrow, and the fish generally, on most lakes I fish, start to become a bit more active of a night time this time of year. So yeah, we'll keep one ear open tonight and see if we can hear anything. But yeah, I'm pretty happy in here. Obviously not seeing nothing. I got here, you know, I finished work this morning, so went to bed. Got up about 11, set off about 12. So yeah, I had a little walk about, to be honest. Only up this end, but yeah, I've plumped for this one. Quite fancy it. So yeah, I'll be picking the camera up over the trip, and yeah, hopefully we might have something to show you. We'll see. But yeah, autumn is definitely in the air. I've noticed the last few days at work, you know, or the last few nights at work, you know, the temperatures are dropping off. It's quite cool of an evening there, which is lovely. I absolutely love it. Get wrapped up in a sleeping bag, and yeah, having a look at it. It's a great time of year to be on the bank. No problems. Winter's round the corner sort of thing, but we got a couple of good months. Like I say, I've had a month off fishing, but I'm going to be doing a fair bit the next 3 months. So I think I've got 5 trips on Burghfield planned, ranging from, yeah, I think a couple of 4-nighters, a couple of 2-nighters and a 3-nighter, something like that. And I've got 2 French trips. I'm going with Damo, not sure where. Going to try and get on the Orient if we can, depending on water levels, and then I should hopefully be venturing right down south in November for like a 10-dayer, probably a Cassine if we can get down there. So yes, exciting times. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a nice bit of fishing coming up, so I shall keep you posted on this vlog. Hopefully we can catch a few for you, and or some, anything to do, especially on these places. But yeah, hopefully we get something to show you. Right, I'll catch you later. Look at that, it's good to be back. We're happy, very happy. Check that out, guys. God, I miss this. It's lovely. Couple of beers, settling in, de-stressing. That's what it's all about. Not seeing no fish, but we're happy. So what we got tonight? We got a Thai-inspired cod curry. So yeah, looks alright, doesn't it? I spotted the old Diablo. Yeah, beautiful evening. I think there's 6 of us on. I think one up the other end in Speedy. I think there's 5 of us down this end. So yeah, pretty quiet really. But yeah, it looks lovely, doesn't it? I have missed this. The old evenings, sitting there watching this, absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, yeah, I had a tench earlier, literally an hour after putting the rods out, it was away, and yeah, had a big old Burghfield tench. Not what we're after, but yeah, at least something's feeding out there. Oh yeah, check that out, stunning. Right, speak in the morning. Right guys, just time for a little update. Had a tench last night about 1 o'clock in the morning, got us up. And yeah, it was a quiet old morning, not really seeing a lot. Yeah, weather's a bit overcast. But you know what, our luck's in. Just look at that. I've just had a take, what is it? 1:30 in the afternoon. And it's just rattled off and we got a decent common in there, definitely a 30 pounder. It's just like, wow, welcome back to Burghfield. All that time off, and yeah, not even been back 24 hours and we've got one, so to say I'm chuffed is a massive understatement. It's got a bit of a mark on one side, I don't know if it's from spawning or whether it looks like an old one, but yeah, it looks like a gnarly old common. So I'll get this rod back out and then we'll sort some pics out in a bit. Whoop-de-whoop! Oh guys, well, what a lovely welcome back, eh? Not even been back 24 hours, and yeah, wager up's £34, 2 ounce common. Happy days. Yeah, pucker old fight, long range. Looked it out long near on the island, front of the island, and yeah, good old battle. Nice long slow battle. But we got her in. That's a proper old looking common, this one. A bit of damage on the other side. It's like might be old spawning damage or something, so I'll probably have to do pictures of this side. Right, let's get her up and show you. Come on, baby. Come on. Top heavy this one. There you go. £34, 2 ounce Burghfield common. more than happy with that, chuffed to bits. Right, there you go. That's what it's all about, definitely. For a lovely evening. Obviously I'm smiling. Great day. Lovely welcome back, that is well chuffed. So we're just doing dinner. I'm a bit of a foodie if you can't tell, so we've got a bit of king prawn linguine on the go. Look at them, the size of them prawns. Bloody lovely. Little drop of red obviously. Yeah, just sitting here very pleased with myself, to say the least. Yeah, still not seen out, but it don't matter. Yeah, it's nice when a hunch pays off, you know. I fancied this area and it's paid off, so yeah, it's good stuff. Got a couple of nights left, so we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm happy with that anyway. If we don't get anything else this trip, I'm a happy boy. But yeah, gonna enjoy this evening. It's lovely out there. All quiet this morning. Had a drop back on the right hand rod. Dropped to the floor, but yeah, it didn't connect with nothing, so I've got that back out there. But yeah, I've been up about an hour now. Just looking out there. It looks lovely. But I haven't seen any signs of carp at all. But yeah, we keep them peeled. And enjoy this lovely morning. Morning rocking Robin. Go on, I made you some breakfast over there, mate. Go and have it. Come on, mate. Go and have your breaky. I think you're a bit camera shy, aren't you? All pretty quiet, apart from the old mink. There's loads of mink about here at the moment. All different ones, a couple of brown ones, a few black ones obviously. Yeah, keep running through here all the time. But yeah, just thinking about redoing the rods, just breaking up a bit of this new test bait.
Awesome colour, look at that. Proper deep red. But yeah, it smells really, really good actually. Yeah, very different to krill. It's actually a nice smell for once, so don't get me wrong, I love the old stinky baits, but yeah, it's quite nice to use something that actually smells very pleasant for a change. But yeah, break a bit of this up, mix it with my normal stuff, and get it out for the last night. Let's see what happens, but yeah, it looks the part. To be fair, the only place I've seen fish, I haven't seen anything. It's no good to me or anyone else, to be honest, on this syndicate. But out there, it's hard to judge. So I'm pointing through that gap. It's out there through that gap, right on the far bank. You got sort of a, well, halfway, well, probably 4/5 of the way across where you got the ski run. And I've seen quite a few fish today right over there, but that's on the other bank, the Rawlings bank, where the other guys got their little syndicates, so we can't get anywhere near them. But yeah, there's definitely been a few out there today. Sort of every time I stand up and look out there, I've probably seen half a dozen fish flop over there, so there's definitely a pack out there. But yeah, nothing in front of me, but it doesn't half look good, doesn't it? It certainly looks the part. So you wouldn't be surprised, it's always a hard one to know exactly what time to redo the rods, because like yesterday we had that bite in the afternoon. But yeah, I do want to redo them all tonight. I'm probably going to leave 2 willow and try a new spot, so there we go. But yeah, I'll get back to you later. Well, I don't know if we caught him, Mr. Mink then. I'm just picking the camera up with yeah, we got a few people. I think it's the local kids actually live in the bottom of a no Carp bay, having a paddle about. But yeah, it's just finished mixing up, so it's quite nice actually. I crumbed up all that new test bait and added that. Well, I've got a couple of buckets on the go here. That's my standard mix, normal one, which is it's got a load of old krill boardies, corn, maples, tiger nuts, all sorts. I think there's a little bit of manila in there, loads of them, and a bit of old dog food and all. And this one I've just added all that flecks of red with a new test bait. But yeah, not nice old colour that. We're liking that a lot, and even though the mix is there's plenty of other stuff there, that's coming through fairly strong, the smell of that new test bait in there. It's quite pleasant, we'll say. So yeah, no, all good. So yeah, we'll be doing the rods in a bit and whacking that out there. Last night, fingers crossed, come on the old BC. Yeah, we're sitting in there, what is it, September? I think everyone's starting to think, yeah, it's not that late, but that old Burghfield common, it has got a tendency of coming out in the summer months when it's really hot. So yeah, the later it goes on, the more likely it is that it might evade capture again this year. So yeah, certainly one hell of a hard fish to target, this one. You've got a lot of very, very confident blokes on here, all know what they're doing, and yeah, some of them are doing some serious amounts of time and all, and yeah, it's definitely a very hard fish to catch, that one. But yeah, that's what it is, that's what it's all about. So yeah, very much enjoying it at the moment. It's lovely. Right, catch up in a bit. Morning. Well, it's another night of the tench. Yeah, all 3 mornings I've had a tench at 4:30 to get us up super early, so they've been well active. But yeah, I've sort of been up since 4:30 just listening, haven't heard nothing. awfully quiet out there. But yeah, I should be off. What's it? Still early, 6 o'clock in the morning now. I should be off. I've got a wedding today, Kathy and Pete's wedding, so that'll be lovely. So I think I'll be off about 10, 10:30. But yes, it's a little bit colder this morning. Still got a t-shirt on, but I'm thinking about putting the hoodie on for the first time. So yeah, temps are definitely on the drop. A little bit misty this morning. But yeah, got about 4.5 hours. Hopefully, one of these to go. If not, I was just thinking about it. It's not long. I've only got 6 days, and I'm off to France. So yeah, next time I pick up the camera, unless something happens, we'll be jumping on the old train and going across the channel. So that's very exciting. Can't wait for that. Love me little road trips over there. Don't do them as much as I did a few years ago. What's been going on the last few years. So I'm really looking forward to this. And yeah, we're not exactly sure where we're going to end up. So yeah, it's exciting. Alright, I'll catch you then.
You ain't gonna believe this. So it's just happened to me since, I mean, last time was the cons, probably 15 years ago. I had literally last rod laid on the floor. I'll turn this around and show you. Everything's packed up. So yeah, everything's packed up. Buzzers, everything on one rod laid on the floor. And it's just ripped off just so I went to pick it up. How is your luck? Literally a minute later I would have wound in. Crazy. Yeah, it don't look particularly big, but it's a mirror up to 20 maybe. So you couldn't write it. I'm well happy. Yeah, so yeah, I've got a bit of a rush. Got a wedding to go to, so I better chop and get moving. Now that is what you call a last minute fight. Still can't quite believe it. Yeah, literally standing here, just about to go right in, tick, 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 weep, and off she started going off the clutch, off a loose clutch on the floor. I ain't weighed you, but yeah, about 25 probably. That'll do. There you go. Good trip, 2 fish. It's starting to come together a bit better. Very nice. Yeah, half wish I'd have booked a go to France there, because things are starting to happen on here. But yeah, I'm sure we'll have a good time anyway. That's it, a few self-takes the other side of it. Get her back. All there. Crazy, isn't it? I still, obviously, been here for 3 days, still not seen a carp in my water, but it's going to show sometimes you just got to go on an hunch. Well, if it makes any difference, a fair amount of that crumbed up test bait in the mix this trip, and Yeah, certainly ain't done no harm, has it? And just for Russell, whoop-de-whoop. That's an old Kent Railway boys for me. Yeah, whoop-de-whoop. There you go, whoop-de-whoop, mate. I said I'd do one for you. Right, let's get her back.
Morning. Well, it's October the 10th and autumn is definitely with us now. Big change, not been up to, obviously I'm at Burghfield, I'm in the murders. Not been up since, well, 1st of September was my last trip. If you watched my last vlog, I ended up going to France for a long trip out there in September, so binned English fishing and swapped it for a bit of public water business out there, and we had a cracking trip. If you ain't watched that, yeah, had a really good time. Had 19 fish out there with a couple of foreign PBs, 61 and a 54, so that was a cracking trip. But since then, obviously the weather's changed a lot, and you can just see it out there on the trees and that. We've got a lot of yellows about, and yeah, it's getting to that time where things are wrapping up. So I got down yesterday, the lake's the busiest I've seen all year. There was 12 people on yesterday, so there weren't a lot left, so I've ended up coming in here, and I've got a bucket in the compound. I think Byron's probably going today, so I've done last night in here. Not seen a thing, very quiet night, didn't hear nothing last night, it was quite still, and then we had a lot of rain coming, 5 o'clock this morning, and the wind spun round, blowing northerly, which is better for this end. So yeah, it's looking a bit better, definitely, but yeah, I shall probably move 100% in the compound this afternoon when Byron goes, and have my second night in there. But yeah, since I got back from France, I ain't been able to get up here, so it's been a very disjointed campaign up here. I've said before, I think this has been my 3rd trip since the middle of July up Burghfield, so it's been a bit hit and miss, you know. I ain't been able to get up with different things. Obviously I went to France and I spent August with the missus. So yeah, we're having a little stab now at the end. This blog ain't going to be a lot of Burghfield. I've got this trip 2 nights, and then I've got a 4-nighter next week, and that's probably going to be about it. We're wrapped up, and then November we're going back out on a bit of me, George, and hopefully Neil, if his knee's better, we're going out to France. Don't know where yet, ain't got a clue. Might be Cassis, might be Salagou, no idea. It all depends sort of whether Neil's knee's better, because I don't think if Neil comes, I don't think we'd be doing the day fishing on Cassis. It'd probably be too much. He's had a knee replacement, so we'd probably go somewhere we can night fish. But yeah, we're looking forward to that. But yeah, before that, I've got a couple of trips up here, and we'll see how we go. So anyway, there's not a lot happening. I shall catch up with you later on once I've had a move. Well, we're all moved, rods are out, obviously, back in the old compound. Looks nice, wind's been trickling in here all day. Don't think there's been a lot happening around the lake, but yeah, they see a few right out long this morning, so you never know, this wind might push a couple over. But yeah, got 24 hours, probably going to give it till about 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, see what happens. But yeah, feeling hopeful. I like this swim. Always feel confident in here, that's the main thing. So yeah, we'll see if one of them goes. We got some new toys actually. A little present from work, got some of the latest Delkims. So yeah, quite like them. Neat little buzzer. So yeah, hopefully one of them will be warbling later. Right, well, I'm going to enjoy this, have something to eat, a couple of beers, and see what happens during the evening and the night. Fingers crossed. Come on the cod. Let's be having you. Well, it's a misty one this morning. Been up about an hour now, and yeah, you can sort of see through it, but yeah, not seeing nothing. Really quiet night. A couple of little bleeps on the middle rod, and that was it. So yeah, all is quiet, but by all accounts, things been happening in the day anyway, so we're going to give it till about 3 o'clock, I think, and hopefully something else happens. Yeah, got a proper autumnal feel to it now. Looks lovely out there, doesn't it?
Well, good afternoon. 7th of October. So we came up this morning. Nothing happened the last trip in the compound. But yeah, got up this morning, left home about 4:30, got here at 6. And yeah, thought I'd come out here on Mouldies. Stood here for literally 10 minutes and, well, just down there, one rolled over straight away. So yeah, there was a little sign from the carp gods. I thought, yeah, this looks good. So I stood here for a couple of hours. See 3 fish go out long, out towards the scaffold out there, and then one off the tip of the compound island. But the weather forecast, even though it don't look great at the moment, it's a southwesterly at the moment. But as from tomorrow, we've got like an easterly coming in, and it's meant to get stronger and stronger over Tuesday and Wednesday. So thought we'd have a go in here. Got a bit of bait out, fishing in quite close, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, beautiful afternoon. Check that out, and what a view. What a view. So yeah, we're going to see what happens. Hopefully this new wind's going to do us a bit of good, but I'll keep you posted. Not seen nothing since first light. Well, about an hour after first light, like I say, 3 of them come out there. But yeah, there's fish in the open water. Meant to get a real good blow Wednesday and start picking up tomorrow morning. So I think this is a decent shout. Got 4 nights actually this time. I'm on holiday, so yeah, it might be my last trip at all this year to Burghfield. Looking at the calendar, so we're going to try and make it count. And hopefully this new wind that comes in is going to push a few fish this way. We shall see. I will keep you posted. Check that out. How beautiful is that? Proper autumn colours. Yeah, lovely to be out. Didn't say earlier, but the old crayfish are very, very active. Getting bleeps all the time. I just reeled in my left hand rod actually just to check it. It was alright actually, but yeah, just getting plucks and pulls all the time. So massive crays causing loads of issues. Didn't put loads of bait out, put half a little bucket out. I don't know, about 15 spawns I suppose of Emp and Boilie over each rod, but I think the crays are on it big time. So you never know what you got out there, but as long as they ain't completely destroying the rigs, that's the main thing. But no, I wound one in, it was alright, so yeah, we're good to go hopefully. Check that, beautiful evening. See much, mate. Total white out this morning. Never very good. So yeah, obviously not seen or heard a dicky. Hopefully it's a clear soon, and this wind will start trickling in. Bit quiet night, didn't hear a thing. Well, that's better. That's took a long time. It is 11:15 now, and this mist has just started to lift. So, and here comes the wind. The promised wind blowing straight into the whole reason I've picked this swim. So hopefully this is going to pick up like they say it's going to, and hopefully bring a few fish with it.
I'll keep you posted. But yeah, it's nice to be actually able to see the lake, because it's been a very, very boring morning. Just looking at a white wall basically, and deadly silent everywhere. So yeah, much happening now that's lifted. I don't know what is about fog and mist, but I can't remember once in 35 years I think I ever had any sort of action that was on quite a productive water back in the day, probably 30 years ago. So yeah, for whatever reason it is, they don't like fog. But yeah, hopefully we'll see the end of that. We won't be like it tomorrow morning, pray to God. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later. Morning. Well, as you see, it's looking pretty good out there. Just see one out long come clean out of the water. Still only half light, but yeah, didn't hear nothing in the night though. This wind's been pumping down here all night, and I've not heard nothing close to me. So I thought I'd push down here on it, but yeah, we'll wait and see. It's meant to get stronger today anyway. Yeah, hopefully we'll see a few more out there anyway. At least they ain't too far away.
Well, we're up to 8 shows now, so yeah, looking pretty good. I only actually seen one sort of near me. It's about 10 yards away from one of my rods. Most of them a bit further out, and yeah, area I can't get to, or no one else can, to be honest. But let's have another look out here.
Yeah, it's sort of a bit sporadic. I'd leave the old film running for a bit if I thought I'd catch them, but you'll sort of see one and it'll be like 15 minutes before you'll see another. To be honest, they've been spread a bit. I've seen one out here, about 3 out straight in front, and 3 out behind this island now we can't get to, but one a little bit closer nearer where I'm fishing. So it's looking all right. It'd be nice if they come a bit closer, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But I can't get any closer to them than I am in here anyway, so yeah, we're about as close as you can get. Let's leave this running for a bit, just in case one jumps. Very hard to get fish jumping unless you're just leaving it rolling for ages. Of draining the old battery in the card, it's very hard to capture them jumping, especially when they're not in the same place. If they're going for it in one area, fair enough, but these ain't. These have been split about. Probably missed it, but I think one might have just gone out there, but I only just caught out it. Corner of my eye. Right, laters. Good morning. As you can see, we got a bit of a wet one this morning. Well, our wind blew like it's supposed to, but not a lot really happened yesterday. Did see a few in the afternoon, but they were still out well past where I can fish. They didn't seem to really come over on it. So yeah, see, I don't know, probably 15 fish yesterday, but it was all out long, didn't really move. So I'm probably going to give it a midday and wrap it up, to be honest. Wind's forecast to spin round and blow southerly up into that corner. So yeah, I've given it 3 nights, give it a shot. It ain't really panned out, but yeah, it's been nice all the same. And this might be my last trip, never say never, but yeah, that might be it for the year looking at Canberra. We'll have to wait and see. But yes, there you go. Very wet and a bit misty. Looks alright actually. Yeah, I didn't say I got up, I did hear one out here 3 o'clock in the morning. I got up last night between 3 and 4 o'clock and sat up, and you could see it was dead still. You could see the old lake, and I must have, in that hour I see about 5 fish go, and they were just where they were yesterday, you know. They're all out in the middle where you can't get to them long, so they just seem quite happy out there at the moment, and there ain't a lot you can do when they're out there. You just can't get to them from anywhere, so it's one of them, unfortunately. But yep, that's Burghfield. They do that quite a bit on here, especially this time of year and in the sort of the early spring, in the colder months. So yeah, that's it. Gonna have a cup of tea. And yeah, still early, still got a chance, 8:30. Probably give it till midday. If nothing happens, I'll catch up with another time.